In the heart of Paisley stands a treasure that has marked the passage of days, summoned gatherings, and echoed the spirit of the local community. The Town Hall Clock Chimes.
To me, it was the sound of Paisley.
For decades, these bells have rung out across the town. But in the 1980s, the chimes fell silent.
I don't remember ever hearing the chimes as an adult.
It went through a kind of period of it worked, didn't work.
We've been silent for a long time now.
The music is what everyone's been missing over the decades.
Now, a symphony of restoration and civic pride is taking place. From the timeless melodies that once rang out over Paisley streets, to the artisans and local people bringing the chimes back to life. This is a story of resounding legacy, shared spirit, and the power of restoration.
The chimes will come back, and so will people's pride in their town. That's my dream.
Paisley Town Hall opened in 1882. Its clock tower is unique in that alongside the usual clock and Westminster chimes, it also housed a tune player. The tune player worked almost like a giant musical box. It would have played 3 times a day. Each tune barrel had 7 tunes, and it changed on a daily basis.
These are the tune playing barrels here. They're quite chunky old things, made of bronze. What they do is they rotate, and when that turns, these little pegs there make with these electrical contacts, and that's what plays the tune. It's just like a jewellery box, just on a slightly bigger scale, and probably the biggest instrument in the town. My name's Mark Crangle. I work for the Cumbria Clock Company. We look after and maintain a lot of public clocks throughout the UK. And you can see the names in there, and that's the Road to the Isles, the greatest hits of the 1880s.
As the years passed, the mechanism that once breathed life into these melodies started to fail, and the chimes fell silent.
One of my earliest memories of the town centre is at Christmas time, walking through Dun Square and hearing the Christmas tunes. For the last 20 odd years, nobody's heard this.
Now, a team of skilled engineers, historians, and passionate community members have embarked on a journey to breathe life back into these beloved bells.
Part of the problem was that it had to be wound up once a day, and it started to become a bit maintenance heavy, and it was replaced in 1950 with this system here. It works using compressed air, and parts of it never really worked all that well. We're going to put new electro hammers in, so they go right up the very top of the tower, above the clock faces themselves, on all the bells. So it would be nice to see that all back up in action again. I've worked on a lot of clocks, I've worked on Big Ben, but this is one quite special to me.
The Chimes Restoration Project isn't just about preserving the tune player and its melodies for future generations. The tunes can also rekindle our connections with the past.
My memories of the chimes and being around the town hall building when I was very young are particularly strong. I was always eager to get there before the music started, and I'm sure my mother will recall trying to drag me away from the Dun Square streets when the music was on. Now that I look back on it, I think young children today, when they get the same enjoyment and pleasure, that will stay with them into their adulthood as it has done with me.
I remember when I was young hearing the chimes, and my mum worked in the town hall too when we were little. So we kept saying to her, can you not let us in? You know, she would say, oh, I'll lose my job if I let you in. Many years later, I have had my dream fulfilled, I suppose you could say. It will be particularly a happy occasion for me, I think, because it's bringing back nice memories of my youth and my mum.
Time is such an evocative thing. My name's Lil Brooks, and I'm a social historian and an artist who lives in Paisley. I'm asking people, what memories have you got of the town hall? All these wonderful, happy family occasions that people associate the town hall with. We were invited to come and see the mechanism. So as I looked out the window, I was fascinated when Mark said, I'll play you the test tunes so you can hear it. And people were stopping and looking up and going, "Hang a minute, that's the chimes. This is different."
People were stopping and saying, "What's going on?" Absolute wonder and awe for some people.
Elsewhere, community members from all walks of life are busy composing new tunes that will play out alongside familiar melodies.
Sing to the rhythm, sing to the rhythm, dance to the rhythm, dance to the rhythm, shout.
Today we're working with Art Boss Young Producers. We've got a lot of talented young people. We've got Robin who plays accordion, we've got talented singers who are all bringing really brilliant things to the project. The Town Hall is such an important and historical part of Paisley and its heritage, and all the participants and community groups are super excited to be part of that as well. We're kind of wanting to think about the chimes as an instrument and what their sort of capabilities are. You know, we're kind of prohibited by there's only 10 notes within the chimes, so it's kind of working within a kind of smaller sort of musical scale.
This is the original piano to play the bells on. And when you press these, you can play the bells up in the tower. The Town Hall has 10 bells, so you are restricted with the 10 notes that you have. But if you want to compose a tune with those 10 notes, you can. This is going back in to the system, so you will be able to sit at the keyboard and play the bells in the tower once again. This is what they fitted in 1950, and it's 1950s dust as well.
The melodies chosen and composed by the community need to be played out into the new system. Musician, actor and Paisley buddy Tom Urie has been invited to play the tunes that will soon ring out across the rooftops.
There was a busker outside singing 500 Miles by the Proclaimers. Wouldn't it freak the busker out if the bells started joining in? And when it got to the chorus, he went, da-la-da-da, and I went, down-a-no-no on the bells.
Do you get a jam with the chimes? This would be great.
Today, as the Town Hall chimes ring out once more, their notes carry forward the legacy of Paisley. A legacy of belonging, heritage, and the enduring spirit of community.
Music can give you a sense of well-being, and I do believe it will become something that marks out people's days. How wonderful is that?
It's nice to hear it play some tunes again after all these years. So yeah, no, this is a good one. I'm pleased I got to do this one.
I feel very, very proud. It's not myself I'm proud of, it's everyone who's worked on it or who's planned it, and the people of Paisley, because we've waited such a long time for this to happen. And here they are back again. I think they're going to be delighted with it.